You're not alone. Pomerantz giving up 5 runs.
We played that cut from the other night because of how Dave O'Brien pronounces certain letters, which I honestly, I don't hear it.
Pomerantz.
I still don't. Murray has been on Dave O'Brien here of Nesson for a while for the way he pronounces his S's.
Great performance by Rick Porcello last night. Shame the Sox couldn't get the win. I'm sure he's a very nice guy and he does a hell of a job, but this is something it's just been an earworm, and now I thought I'd start talking about it and put it out there so I could ruin the experience for everybody else, and apparently I have, because on a night-to-night basis, I just get chirped on Twitter being like, I can't watch the Sox anymore, you prick, thanks. All I hear is last night, I'm enjoying watching Rick Porcello, and people write like with the SH at the end.
Wait, can we hear it again? Like, is there an actual
Pomerantz?
Pomerantz.
Can we hear the cut again to see if it's actually in there?
I saw enough.
You're not alone. Pomerantz giving up 5 runs.
You can't unhear it.
Oh, wait a minute. The runs. Did you doctor that, or did he really say runs?
I saw enough.
You're not alone. Pomerantz giving up 5 runs.
Okay.
Oh, it's
All
there.
right, I got it.
It's there.
Runs.
Pomerantz.
So, about a half hour ago,
I'm sorry, how does he say runs?
a run, Rick Porcello, Billy Lanny, our director of communications, comes in during the commercial break and says, hey, you got a letter upstairs that someone dropped off. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it doesn't have a stamp on it.
So, it doesn't. I go upstairs. Someone dropped off a letter. His name is Craig. He's from Newton. I won't use his full name. But
Someone dropped off a letter.
Dropped off a letter. Thankfully, it wasn't anthrax.
He's from Quincy.
Yeah. He's not from Quincy.
Newton Schenner.
So it's addressed to me, and he says, enclosed is a copy of a letter I sent to Nesson last month concerning Tom Caron and Dave O'Brien, two of the most unlistenable two broadcasters on the air today. I could not get your email, my emails, blah, blah, blah. So this is a copy of a letter he sent to Nesson. I'm going to tweet this out and I'll put it on the Felgram Mass Facebook page. I've come to the unhappy decision that I can no longer watch Red Sox games on Nesson due to the continued appearance of two of your announcers, Tom Caron and Dave O'Brien. For a few years now, I have not watched any Red Sox pre- or post-game shows because of Tom Caron. Excuse me, TC, apparently a person so well known that he only has to be identified by his initials. TC is the king of the, and he writes this here as SHTR, the SHTR people, those who put an H in STR words, strike, streak, strong, how irritating and annoying. He writes all of that out. The signing of Dave O'Brien is even more upsetting. While it is easy not to listen to pre- or post-game shows, I actually like to watch Red Sox games. The thought that Dave O'Brien is going to be on the air for a long time makes it clear to me that I'm going to miss watching the Red Sox. Dave O'Brien seems very nice and personable. He doesn't have that fake broadcaster voice, comes across as likable and knowledgeable. However, his addition of SH to plurals and other words that end in an S sound is jarring, especially when so many baseball words in a game broadcast end in S, such as, he writes it with the H, such as runge, games, hitch, and homers. Add in first, and worst of all, Red Sox to the SH mix, and it's unbearable. As if that weren't enough, we get the occasional whistle sound after an S word. I can't remember a game when we didn't get the trifecta. Strikes with a whistle. Strike. I can only guess that either no one at Nesson ever listens to the Red Sox and the related broadcasts, or Nesson accepts the mispronunciations. By signing these two men, it seems as though Nesson encourages these mispronunciations and doesn't really care what the broadcasts sound like. I don't care, and I can't watch anymore. They drive me nuts. And he wrote it N-U-T-S-H.
Oh, that is brilliant. Oh,
This guy's the best.
so Karen says strike. How does Karen say it?
He says he's the king of the SHTR people, those who put an H in STR words like strike, streak, strong. I've never really, I guess I've not picked up on that.
I've barely noticed either. I feel horrible doing this because, like,
Me too. I mean, I've never met these guys.
Maz is even worse than I. Like, we are the last thing from professional broadcasters.
Oh, God,
ever.
please.
No idea.
What do you mean I'm worse than you?
Well, your voice quality is even it's a little on the high pitch.
Well, I can't help it.
No, of course not.
Can we just play that O'Brien cut again, please? Seriously, like to actually hear. Oh my God! And I love the guy. I do. I think he's a terrific broadcaster. Absolutely terrific. But I never picked up on this.
Me neither.
Oh, do it again, please. Do it.
I saw enough.
You're not alone. Pomerantz giving up 5 runs.
How many runs?
Oh, I never noticed that.
Now
oh my God.
the Yankee come to town tonight behind my Hiro Tanaka, who'll be on the mound. Red Sox struggling in 1-run game.
Who's his partner sometimes? Steve?
Oh, Steve Shacks? No, just, what am I talking about? Steve Lyons. Steve Lyons.
What's Steve Lyons' nickname?
Iko.
This is like a party game.
Poor guy. I hope O'Brien's not listening. I hope he doesn't know this, because if it crawls inside of his head, like, what do you do then? Like, he's gonna be like so overconscious, or like overcompensate.
No, this is good. Like every time he does it, you should have to take a drink.
Oh, God, you'd be hammered. Beside me tonight, Dennis Eckersley. Does a hell of a job. It's just something that I picked up on. It's one of my annoyances that I hear when people do it. It's just that it hurts my ears. Those S's with the whistle, they drive me crazy. I picked up on it. I mentioned it one day, and now it's just kind of taken off, apparently.